Welcome to this presentation on how to write the Level 3 CIPD 3 C001 assessment for 2024 to 2025. This unit helps you build a strong foundation as a people professional by understanding how your organization operates. You can visit our website by clicking on link provided below, or chat with us on WhatsApp on clicking link to get best expert help. You will find how to write all 9 acts in this video. Kindly subscribe us too. To write strong answers, you must relate them to one specific organization you know well, ideally your current or past workplace. The assessment focuses on key business elements like goals, customers, services, and external influences such as technology. In this presentation, we'll explore strategies for addressing each assessment criterion clearly, using real examples and structured professional language to meet CIPD expectations effectively. If you need, when preparing the 3C001 assessment, it's crucial to begin by selecting one organization you're familiar with, ideally one where you've worked. This ensures that your examples are realistic and relatable, allowing you to give specific insights into how the business operates. Throughout all 9 answers, maintain consistency by referring to the same organization. Use specific examples like a particular department, a key customer segment, or a recent strategy shift to make your answers practical and credible. Always refer back to the assessment criteria to ensure you're addressing the exact requirement. For example, if the question asks about external influences, don't drift into internal processes. Keep your language clear and professional, using short, focused paragraphs. Where possible, structure your responses using subheadings or bullet points to enhance readability. Before submitting, proofread each answer carefully to remove any spelling or grammar errors. A clear, well-organized, and criteria-focused approach is key to scoring well. To address AC 1.1, I will examine 2 major external influences that are either currently affecting or are likely to affect the organization I've chosen. These influences could be from the PESTLE framework, such as technological advancements or economic changes. For instance, rapid digital transformation may push the business to adopt new software or platforms, affecting how teams communicate and how services are delivered. Alternatively, economic instability, like rising interest rates or inflation, can impact customer purchasing power, altering sales targets or investment plans. When writing this answer, it's important to describe the influence, explain how it affects operations, and link it to the business strategy. Real-world examples, such as new automation tools or changes in regulation, can make the response stronger. Keeping the focus on how external factors shape decisions will show your understanding of the wider business environment and meet the assessment criteria effectively. In this answer, I will identify the main business goal of the chosen organization. This could be increasing market share, enhancing customer satisfaction, improving employee engagement, or achieving digital transformation. I will explain why this goal matters to the business, linking it to overall vision, mission, or sustainability. For example, if the company aims to expand its services across new regions, this could drive revenue and brand growth. It's also vital to discuss the importance of planning. Without a clear plan, resources may be wasted and progress can be delayed. I will mention the role of SMART objectives, KPIs, and continuous improvement. This answer should demonstrate strategic thinking and connect planning to measurable outcomes. A strong response will show how people practitioners can support this goal through workforce planning, skills development, and employee engagement initiatives that align with the wider strategy. For AC 1.3, I will describe the core products or services the organization offers and identify the main customers it serves. Whether it's a retail company selling consumer goods or a healthcare provider delivering patient services, it's important to be specific. I will briefly outline the product.service range and highlight key features that make them valuable. Next, I will define the target customers, B2B or B2C, age group, industry, or geographic location, and what they expect from the company. Understanding customer needs helps the business stay competitive and adapt to changes in demand or preferences. I will also link this to the role of people professionals, such as ensuring employees are trained to meet customer service expectations or managing feedback loops. This answer should show awareness of how the organization's offerings meet market demand and how customer focus drives business success. To answer AC 1.4 effectively, I will focus on two technologies: file sharing systems, like SharePoint or Google Drive, and video conferencing tools, such as Zoom or Microsoft Teams, and how they enhance working practices in the people profession. File sharing tools allow HR teams to store and share important documents securely and quickly, ensuring that policies, contracts, and training materials are easily accessible. Video conferencing supports communication and collaboration, especially with remote teams or during interviews and training. This has become essential post-COVID, allowing flexible working and reducing travel costs. In my response, I will give examples from my organization, such as virtual onboarding sessions or digital performance reviews. The key is to highlight how these tools save time, foster collaboration, and support inclusive, agile HR practices. This shows my understanding of the digital transformation in the people profession and meets the assessment's practical focus. For AC 2.1, I will begin by defining organizational culture as the shared values, behaviors, and norms that influence how people interact and make decisions within the workplace. A strong and appropriate culture supports employee engagement, collaboration, and job satisfaction. It also helps attract and retain talent while encouraging innovation and trust. For example, in my organization, a culture of open communication and feedback has led to increased team performance and reduced conflict. I will also discuss how HR teams and leaders must model the desired culture through consistent messaging, recognition schemes, and inclusive practices. When writing the answer, it is important to show how workplace culture shapes employee behavior, aligns with business values, and ultimately drives results. By linking this to real practices in my workplace, I can demonstrate why culture isn't just a concept, it's a critical part of organizational success. In AC 2.2, I will explain how culture is part of a whole organizational system. Culture doesn't exist in isolation. It interacts with other elements like structure, strategy, leadership, and people practices. For example, if HR updates recruitment criteria to emphasize diversity, it could shift the overall culture to become more inclusive. Likewise, leadership communication styles or reward systems can shape cultural norms. I will describe how people professionals impact different areas through their decisions and behaviors, such as implementing flexible work policies that support a culture of trust. I'll use examples from my organization where a culture change, e.g., greater emphasis on well-being, affected staff retention and productivity. The goal is to show a systems thinking approach where actions in one area ripple out to others. A strong answer will demonstrate how understanding this connection helps people professionals become proactive and strategic in shaping the work environment. To write AC 3.1, I will focus on why planning is critical when economic downturns force an organization to change. For instance, in my organization, a drop in consumer demand led to financial strain, prompting a restructuring initiative. Planning allowed management to evaluate risks, engage staff early, and outline a step-by-step process to avoid chaos. In my response, I'll describe the economic challenges first, such as inflation or reduced revenue, and then explain how strategic planning helped implement necessary changes like staff redeployment or spending cuts. The key is to show that without planning, change can cause confusion, resistance, and damage morale. I will also reflect on tools or frameworks the organization used, like stakeholder analysis or communication plans. This answer will demonstrate the value of foresight and control in managing complex transitions during tough times, fulfilling the assessment's emphasis on effective change planning. For AC 3.2, I'll describe the key contributions of people professionals during change caused by economic pressure. In my organization, HR played a central role in maintaining employee morale and minimizing disruption. I'll explain how they acted as change agents, communicating clearly about the reasons for restructuring, supporting line managers through guidance, and offering training to staff transitioning into new roles. The assessment expects a demonstration of how people professionals use empathy and planning to reduce anxiety and resistance. I will include practical actions, such as updating policies to reflect new working hours or offering one-to-one career coaching. Emphasizing collaboration, transparency, and trust is vital, as these elements can help employees feel involved and valued. Ultimately, my answer will reflect how HR acts as a bridge between leadership and staff, enabling smoother change implementation and maintaining organizational stability in uncertain times. In AC 3.3, I will explore how economic downturns can affect different people within an organization in varied ways. For example, during a cost-cutting period in my organization, frontline staff felt uncertain about job security, while managers experienced increased pressure to lead change with limited resources. I'll explain how emotional stress, reduced hours, or shifting responsibilities may affect employees' well-being and performance. Importantly, I will show that the same event, such as a restructuring, impacts people differently depending on their role, communication received, and personal circumstances. Including examples such as staff accessing counseling or requesting flexible work helps meet the assessment criteria. I will also mention how HR should assess these impacts and tailor support accordingly. This shows empathy, awareness of inclusion, and the importance of people-centered change strategies, ensuring the answer is reflective and grounded in practice. Thank you for being part of this session. If you need any help with your CIPD assessments, don't hesitate to reach out. Our expert tutors offer one-on-one support to help you succeed. You can visit our website or click the WhatsApp link to get started today.